Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. If you're new here and you're just joining us, then welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're doing a beautiful blue butterfly set. I've got the lovely George here who's having a full set, so I've already prepped the nails, applied my easy tips and filed and shaped them. Then went in with my acid bond from CJP. I then went in and applied a really thin layer of clear acrylic, and this is just so we've got a base to file down to and also to prevent the nails from getting stained from the coloured acrylic. And now I'm going in with a full nail of this baby blue acrylic that I made. This is just using a blue acrylic and some white acrylic, put them both in a pot, shake them about, and voila. On the ring finger, I'm going to be doing a sort of colour block nail. So I'm going in with CJP's coconut milk at the cuticle area and bringing that up just over the tip of the finger. And then I'll use the brush to sort of just sharpen that line up a little bit, sharpen that edge up, go in with a little bit more and build up until I'm happy. I will then let this set before going in and filing. I just want to apologise that I've had to speed this video up. I could not get it less than like 40 minutes long and it was driving me mad. So yeah, I did speed it up a bit just so it was not too long. Yeah, so I let this one set and move on to the index finger. On the index, I'm going to be doing, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to be leaving a sort of triangular diagonal shape at the tip of the nail. So I'm going in with coconut milk again, applying that at the cuticle area and tilting my client's finger downwards. And this is just so that gravity pulls that acrylic down over the free edge. I also used my brush to manipulate it into place. And as you can see here, I'm creating that triangular negative space, but it's not going to be a negative space because I am going to fill it with glitter. And I just keep working that until I'm happy. Then I'll go in and apply a little bit more just so that it's nice and opaque and it's got a good structure. And then again, I will let this set before going in with my file. So whilst that one's setting, I do move on to the thumb. And on the thumb, I decided to do a marble nail. So I'm going to be using the blue that I made and also coconut milk. And I will apply I'll pick up a blue bead and then dip it into the white acrylic and apply that at the cuticle area so that I've got a nice, neat cuticle and it's nice and flush. And then I will just go ahead, pick up a bead of blue, a bead of white, place them next to one another and use my tip of my brush to just drag those around the nail. And I will do this down the whole entire nail and let that set before I encapsulate in clear. Here I'm just going in with a 100 grit nail file and just filing that edge that we've created, making sure it's nice and straight and nice and crisp. Then I will get rid of the dust, and here I'm going to go in with some beautiful butterflies and glitter. Absolutely stunning. This is a Summer Twist Cocktails in Berry White from Glitterarty Nails. I'll link everything in the description box below. And to apply this, I'm just applying a small wet bead of clear acrylic and then just applying some butterflies, some glitter and a little flower. Super, super cute. And again, I am going to be creating another sort of colour block. So I'll only be taking this so far up the nail. In a way, I do really wish that I'd gone just the rest of the way up the tip with the glitter and the butterflies, but I didn't. So yeah, but I will wait for that glitter to set up a little bit before going in with the clear, just to make sure that that glitter doesn't move about the nail. So once it has set up a little bit, I'm going to go in with clear acrylic and I'm pushing that right up and over. And then again, bringing that down and then creating a nice sharp line and edge. And again, I'll wait for this to fully set before going in with my file. Now I'm going back to the index finger using my 100 grit file again and filing that edge. Then I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of the blue and I'm just going to bring that up, really push that up towards the white, even going over it doesn't matter because you're going to file it away. And then I will go in with the same glitter and butterflies we have just used. Wait for that to set up a little bit and then encapsulate that in clear acrylic as well. On the middle finger, I decided to go in with some butterflies. This was so tedious. This was really, really tedious. I'm just going to go in with the butterflies from the glitter that we've used, and I'm trying to place them in a straight line down the nail, but turns out I'm not very good at that. So I just apply a small bead of acrylic, just put that on the nail, really, really thin, and then go in and place my butterflies. Then I will encapsulate these butterflies, but I am going to be putting white acrylic either side of these butterflies. So I apply my acrylic just over the butterflies, using the side of my brush to make sure that I'm bringing those edges right up. And then I'll wait for that to set and then go in with my file so that when it comes to applying the white, once we file it, we will have a nice crispy lines. I do love a crispy line. Here I'm just going in, filing that wall that we've created, and then I'm going in with the blue and just finishing off the nail. This looked a really odd shape. I don't know what I did, but once I filed it, it was absolutely fine. So applying that blue, and then I'll wait for that to set before I go in and file this nail. So as I said here, I'm just going to go in and encapsulate these butterflies. I want to make sure that I do put enough clear acrylic on the nail so that I don't have to go in and encapsulate the whole nail again once I've filed. So I'm just placing that bead at the cuticle area, tilting my client's finger and letting gravity pull that down over the rest of the butterflies, using the side of my brush to push those walls up. And I'll just keep doing this until I'm happy with the thickness and then wait for that to set before doing anything else to it. So whilst that one's setting, I will move on to the index finger and just encapsulate the glitter that we've placed on that finger. So now I'm going to go in and file our walls from the butterflies, if that makes any sense at all. Just so that they're nice and straight, and then when we apply our white and file it, it will be nice and sharp. So I'm going in with coconut milk from CJP and just applying that down the sides of the nails, making sure it's a nice thickness, trying to work as neat as possible, but you all know me, I'm quite a messy worker. A file is my best friend. I'm pushing that right up. It doesn't matter if you go over onto the butterflies because once you file it, it will all come away. So I'm going to do that on both sides and then I'll leave that to set before we go in and file. And you will be happy to know that I have left the filing in. Yay! I got it all in today. So on the ring finger, middle finger, I'm going to go in with my e-file. I'm using the Melody Susie rechargeable e-file. I will link it in the description box below. I will also link the drill bit I'm using. I can't remember what it's called. The dust extractor that I'm using is off Amazon. It's not amazing, but it gets some of it. It does the job. It doesn't really get the bigger bits. To be honest, I think I need a new filter for it. I think that's half the problem. But for the price, you can't go wrong. So all I'm doing is using my e-file just to remove the bulk from the nails, and then I will then go in with my 100 grit nail file and file the surface of all of the nails, the side walls and also the free edge, making sure my cuticle area is nice and flush. I'll then go in with a buffing block, making sure I get rid of any scratches left from my hand file, and then get rid of the dust before we go in with some striping tape. So before top coating these nails, I'm just going in with some striping tape. This is from Glitterarty Nails. I'll link it all in the description box below. And I just thought this would give a cute effect. I'm using it, it's sort of an aqua blue colour. It's beautiful. Placing it down and just trimming it using cuticle cutters. Then once I'm happy, I will go in with the Gel Bottle Ink base coat. Apply that to these nails only because I just want to make sure, that striping tape, honestly. Just wanted to make sure that the striping tape doesn't peel off or anything. So I'll apply the base coat on these nails. I cannot talk today. And then I will cure for 1 minute under my LED lamp. Then once they're cured, I'll go in with my top coat, apply that to all of the nails, and that is that set done. I'm really sorry if I'm talking an absolute load of rubbish. Can't speak today. But yeah, just apply my top coat, curing it for 1 minute under LED. If you're using a UV lamp, do make sure you cure for 2 minutes. I'll then wait for these nails to cool down before I go in and apply my cuticle oil. If you apply your cuticle oil while the nails are warm, it will make them go a bit dull and not very pretty. So yeah, that is it, guys. Cute little butterfly set. This is what they look like once they've been top coated, because I didn't get the top coat on camera, because that's just me, isn't it? So if you like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.